gets back with the kids, the neighbors, you know, and say, "Oh, was that your sister who was over the time you were here?" There's a woman. So she says, "Hey, what's this?" He goes, "I admit it. I am having an affair with my secretary." She goes, "That's it." Goes about.
Look at all
the
these
secretary that.
Look at that dude. Yeah, Magma Blights and Greater Flame Blights.
That was like 30 years ago. You would like to be married, just didn't want to be married to her. And she gave him the key. My point is, very specifically, you know, Rumble, I'm not saying collusion on this last fight against TC, but dude needed, this is one I wanted out.
Yeah. Look, man, I ain't no professional, but I'm thinking about quitting fighting because I've been hitting the head too many times, dog. Yeah, you know, it's kind of in my blood, but it might be getting down to like either quit or like fucking cannonball into a fucking meat grinder because I'm not gonna be me anymore. So I might just have to quit the game and just be a passive fan for a while. Just fine. I'll just watch, play Warhammer.
And more tied into the zeitgeist of the American mind. You know? Yes, I struggle with it. And I mean, the dick pills thing. In all of this, I mean, if you look at the crimes and misdemeanors of Johnny Boney Joni, the thing that you don't have any defenders of, that you don't, I mean, I can create reasons around it, but it gets hard to be really super sympathetic, is a car wreck involving a pregnant woman that subsequently left the wreck. That shit, that's over the line, right? Now, you can make the claim if you want to do something exculpatory that there was a car wreck, there was smoke, there was confusion, there were
narcotics
involved, and he didn't see.
I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. I'm not trying to hear none of that horseshit about Johnny Bunny Johnny. Oh, it was a car wreck, it was dark. No, John Jones hit a lady with his car. He was in a fucked up time in his life. He went back for his paraphernalia and then he left. You know what? I'm not saying I'm a better person than he is. I'm just saying that's what happened. Let's not play games about the situation. You know, I can't say there wasn't a time in my life maybe I would have done the same thing. I don't know. I was lucky enough, fortunate enough to never have to answer that question. But maybe say if it was weed in the car, I would leave it. But say Johnny Boney Joni had a little bit more than just pot in the car. Maybe had a little bit of Yola up in there. I don't do that, and I would recommend not doing that. Actually, I'll tell you guys about something after this. It's a little thing that me and my friends do. And you know, you might think it's nerdy or whatever, but I think it's awesome. And me and my friend have it like it's a thing. It's like a little thing we do together.
Of course, there's a flip side of that another friend of mine is going through right now. He's like, I gotta get out of this. I can't. You know, it was like a Sorcerer's Apprentice type thing. You know, lays it down for 4 hours one time, lays it down for 4 hours 2 times. Like, man, I got this young. He's dating some chick who's 23. This is 3 times 4 hours. By the 4th time, he's like, Jesus, Porsche, more. I can't give it up. This is, you know, tanked up on steroids and dick pills. And it's one thing to be enjoying the use of dick pills. It's another thing to have that shit on public blast because you know the wife is going, oh, dick pills, huh? Well, in the period of time that you reportedly were taking dick pills, you and I had sex once a week. So, I don't recall having sex on the night that you, you know, and that's Eddie Murphy. It wasn't me. When I saw you come out, it wasn't me. Okay. Whenever he had to say to scramble and make that shit work in his household, good on him.
You know what?
So,
I'm not even like upset at John Jones for doing what he did. I just don't like when people fucking are untruthful about situations, you know? No, that's not what happened. Dude, let's not bullshit ourselves about what's fucking going on here, alright? Fucked up shit happened, and that's the way it is. We're not gonna, what, we're gonna wind back time and unspill milk? No. It's what it is. We gotta deal with it. Wow, Twin Stones, motherfucker. Croc's a bitch.
With DC against Johnny Boy Joey, lives were going to change, and indeed, they actually were changed.
Another solid heel coming in.
They came in and I mean, you know, both of these guys were smart about this. The Johnny Boy Joey that half-assed to an OSP fight was not going to be the guy who won this fight. And he knew he could half-ass it to an OSP fight because OSP is a half-asser. You don't think OSP is a half-asser? Really? Okay.
Boom.
This is probably not the show. You probably need another type of show entirely.
I wouldn't know if OSP is a half-asser. I'm watching Knuckle Up with Genius Robinson. It's just like, put it this way, I have no idea. Like, I watch these shows because I'm trying to understand, as Robin Black puts it, the how and why of things that have happened.
I'm the champion now. I got more of an edge going into it, and more of it, even if I lose to a decision, a split decision, I'm coming out making claims.
And there's an element into the how and why.
Nah, Jungle knew.
I don't know if I'm gonna get the bat rub out today because I'm pretty thrashed after not sleeping. And me and my friends played Warhammer at 4 in the morning. I don't even know what I'm doing awake right now, honestly. I do, but I don't. I know why I woke up, and I don't know why I can't go back to sleep. We'll put it that way. Why I woke up is because I ate a bunch of pizza last night. And after a certain age, if you eat a shitload of pizza, and then you go to sleep for a few hours, and part of that you slept in a fucking chair, you're gonna do what's called shit your pants. And Bolden was like, you got fucking shot in Baghdad. They'll be like, damn, you fucking asshole looks like it's a war veteran.
I want to hear too. I don't want to know just the best. Because you won't hear any excuses from me because you worry about you. You don't come with excuses. So they all removed all the support structures, all the pre-excusing was removed from the table.
Let's get in that trap.
Facing each other. And the Jungle wanted one thing, but you look at these disruptions.
I don't know what I picked up, I just grabbed it.
A guy sat in front of me and said, I'll take money now. I want to see I'm 20 right now. Like,
one of our 154 rock picks. Start worried when I get down to like 8. I'm like, 8 rock picks? Man, what's that? That looks like it goes out someplace. I'm smoking all day crack. I like the meth. Oh baby, the meth. And crack y'all, and meth. I like to smoke it every day. Like to smoke it for a plate. With my dick in my ass.
In each area in which proficiency would help him. The ways in which he's successful.
Timmy, that is very mature. Yes, that was a super mature song I just made up. I obviously make up mature songs. Big Whoop want to fight about it?
But his division is still one peg up from DC. And it's a 5-round fight. And what does he do? He pulls a GSP, which is fight IQ. And for those of you too young to remember this, what I mean by this is when GSP beat Matt Hughes. You know, when I fight, I know you guys don't need to hear about an old man's fight, but I used to use what I call the triangle. From here to here to the navel. I would focus in a general way on that section. So I
want to see this.
Was punched and was getting kicked.
That's alright.
Increasingly, I started to notice other fighters like training with Kung Lee. Kung Lee never looked here. And he never told me, but I figured it out. Kung Lee was always looking here. I'm trying to designify my looking by looking in a general way at the torso so I can see where stuff is coming from. But in the same way that I've learned with jiu-jitsu to control my breathing, to conceal intent, he's looking in my eyes because no matter that I'm defocused on a centralized torso core, I'm still looking at where I'm about to go and what I'm about to do. Truest measure. GSP looks at Matt Hughes' legs. Matt Hughes responds because he expects the foot to be coming for a low kick, meaning the other leg will be posted on the floor. So he responds like he's going to go shoot a single, and GSP switches in midair, and that kick comes up and lays Matt Hughes out. And Johnny Boney Jones did the same way, but maybe not with his eyes. I don't know that I saw that when I zapped it, but what I did see.
That's what I thought would happen with the DC John Jones fight. I didn't see the whole thing, but when John Jones went in with that KO, you can see Daniel Cormier going in for a fucking pick, but the pick is like here, but the kick's here, and they go, motherfucker!
But he feels safe, because if his leg is that far back, then that means the threat from the other leg that's coming to him is going to be insignificant, especially if it's low.
So let's just start blowing the strong spells, because
Johnny Boney Jones doesn't make a correction because it was never intended to be corrected. It was intended to do exactly what he did, like GSP did against Matt Hughes. Goes north and dug in. And it was the ear. And I don't know if you've been hit. Although he rang his bell, that came later. The ear is what fucked up the balance. And then Johnny Boney Jones advances, he's doing this stuff. And he's doing that, he doesn't know, maybe I won't articulate it this way, from my point of view, I say he's doing that to see if the guy responds to the minute adjustments, and then when he didn't, fuck it. Trip against the cage, and you know what, hats off to Big John McCarthy. He's no Mario Yamasaki. He's also who's the cat, the bald guy who after he made that bad call will just let fighters get beat to death. Very high. I counted 11 unanswered blows, hard ones. But you know what? You know what we're not talking about today? We're not talking about how it was a premature stoppage. Nah, it was right on the edge, and that's where the stoppages need to be. But I have to say, when you zap Ruder that, watch it again. I've now watched it about 37 freaking times. Watch it slowly. So
I like how he's the Eugene S. Robinson. Shout out to Eugene S. Robinson, good ass commentator.
And as he adjusts and after that first hammer fist and starts to deliver these left hands under, I don't know how the camera angle is on the right side, but you get a glimpse of Johnny Boney Jones' face. And like Bruce Lee said, and like I subscribe to, I said, I fight with emotional content, not anger. However, I know my emotional content gets closest to anger at times when, you know, and you see his arms kind of come
I concur.
up, and you see this glimpse of him underneath, either in this section or under here.
People see me like screw up a bunch, like especially when I see motherfuckers on the street, like do this real quick. It's not because I'm pissed, it's because I'm reading them. Because every time I've read people, you know how Eugene said Kung Lee didn't Watch your shoulders. He watched your eyes. Do you read intent?
Symbolism can get you hurt.
It's part of what I do.
In
sword fencing. There's a lot. It's different in sword fencing, but you watch. It's the same deal. And the reading of intent is, Miyamoto Musashi says, once you know the way well in one thing, you can see it in many things. The way of reading is this, reading somebody's intent in sword fencing is the way of reading somebody's intent when they're walking down the street, when they're giving you coffee, when they're pissing next to you in the stall. It's the same methodology of reading intent. I'm no fucking, I'm not Johnny Boney Joni, and I'm sure not fucking Robin Blacker, fucking super great MMA artist. I just got decent at fencing. I'm not like fucking world champion, but up until my concussion I was fucking batting 1,000. My strike rate and accuracy was did not need to be improved on. I think it was what's called fucking ungodly. It was up to the point where people would just come to me to like teach me, and I was like, I don't know how to teach you, because I didn't get taught. I went through fucking chaos, and I came out on top. I went through hell and back. Me and my friends and some people that just want to do me harm, we just meet up and beat each other with sticks. That's how the fuck I learned. Stick fighting with intent to do harm. That was my education.
Mine is not right. Mine is not right. It's not right.
I think that was the wrong move, but...
And John is grabbing the wrist, and he yanks the wrist like he's getting out of the cage, and over the shoulder you can see Dana. And he still refused to go up, and he's, you know, I mean, one thing you can say about DC, this was everything that was promised because it wasn't stage managed. You could live 1,000 lifetimes if somebody was to tell you standing on a stage in the middle of a cage, sobbing your fucking guts out was going to be something that you would likely to want to be able to do. You'd be a fucking liar. I'm going to tell you what the D-Man said. He said, man, so the interview was on the UFC's YouTube page. You think they'd give the guy a break? I mean, I know that he was severely concussed and suffering from a number of things that should keep a microphone away from him. Doesn't matter what I think, that interview is going to haunt him. Normally, I don't like seeing fighters cry, but this feels like the end. It seemed like he's got 1 or 2 left. Maybe one fight in San Francisco we can main event the TV card and go out on top. He's got to be focused on post-MMA life, and that interview won't help. He's done.
Holy shit.
He's done because I want him to be done, because the jungle wants him to be done, because very specifically, I think he wants him to be done. Go watch the movie that he movies. Harvey Keitel wandering the fucking countryside. You know, you have to pivot now and focus on the things that make a difference to you. You only lost twice. You lost twice to the same guy. You're not gonna fucking fight this guy a 3rd time. The reality of it is, fighting at this point makes no sense. You're beating everybody of no. You're gonna stick around and gatekeep for somebody else. But you know, at this point now, hug your wife, meet your kids, talk to Javier, talk to Fox, make sure you got a 5-year contract in them, out of them, and retire, man. You got nothing left to prove. Come on over, officer. I got nothing left to prove. And this was aided and abetted by I mean, this was full of surprises and lives were transformed. Johnny Boney Joni's take post-fight was fucking class. It could be the Hollywood thing of sincerity is everything, and once you got that thing, you got it made.
Hey.
But it was managed.
That's gonna decrease my chance of
like
video done.
This guy is a fucking champion. He's the kind of guy I aspire to be. They're both fathers, so it's not like fatherhood is going to use clearly Johnny Boy. I mean, Jay-Z said it best. He's like, when he's talking about fucking cheating on his wife, he's like, you know what? You can't actually do this. You can't do this stuff and be full of shit. And shit is like rotten meat. In fact, they're pretty much the same thing. It stinks, and then you know the problem is when shit stinking is doing you a favor. Shit stinking is saying, here I am, here I am, here I am. But there's a point at which shit stops stinking. It doesn't mean it's any better for you. You can't eat dried shit, or you shouldn't. But it becomes part of the environment in a way that's not healthy or helpful for anybody. So like Jay-Z said, you know, I just built my fucking life on this shit. Especially if you're a celebrity. That people want to suck your dick 24 hours a day. I have to decide that I want to live a bullshit-free lifestyle. If you're designed to live a bullshit-free lifestyle, you can start to examine the ways in which the ways you fail start to apply themselves. If you're paying attention. When do you start fucking up? Me? I start fucking up when I'm under fucking pressure. Tension, anxiety, and then suddenly I start to see ways that I could fuck up that I didn't even see before. Like I don't do it. You know why? Because I don't want shit there.
Send out the fucking finishing squad here.
Shit that maybe I don't even smell anymore. Johnny's looking at DC and going, man, this is a guy, he's got a wife, he's got kids, I got a wife, I got kids. How is he holding together? Well, 8 years sometimes makes a difference, bro. The difference between 38 and 30. The difference between 38 and 48. That's evidenced by my friend who after 5 times put it down for 4 hours is like enough. I said, you know what, you should read my book. He said, what book is that? It's called The 3-Second Load.
The 3-second load.
The 3-second load? What's that about?
You know, we're going to take a short intermission. Before I go take a dump. Smoke. I'm going to take a dump first, maybe. Maybe I'll need to smoke to shit out. We'll see. I can just feel it boiling. I ate a bunch of pizza last night. And by a bunch of pizza, I wasn't feeling like, I was feeling like, man, I need to eat less like a fucking barbarian. Then they're like, Timmy, we're ordering pizza and we don't want it to go to waste. Alright, don't worry, I'll eat that pizza in a half. And I'm like, oh, I just hate seeing food go to waste. And when you got a whole fucking like pizza and a half, that's like $30. And they're like, yeah, we're not gonna eat it. So, I'm like, God, fucking fuck, man. Alright. I'm one of those people. I don't like seeing food wasted, so I'll go to town, man. And I'll eat like a meal today because I ate so many calories yesterday. But it's just like, when you think about what the fuck we do and how much fucking food we throw away and how much food there is available, how many hungry people there still are yet to this day here in our country. I just don't like fucking wasting, man.
As real as it got, and it was totally transformative.
That's
like
fucking.
I think it was Victor Rodriguez said, this
yeah.
is a trifecta, and he hit it.
That's
said
good.
Really gracious shit about his opponent. Heartfelt thanks to us, including the haters. Like I know everything I got. I mean, look, I've been in positions where this Christ thing, where it's like. It's real, like a clockwork artist. This is a real sad and weeping part of our tale. Yeah, I've been there. Yep.
Yeah, man.
I might still be there.
I was gonna say, dude, you've been there. I am there. Sad. I'm I'm all fucked up. I got a hole in my foot. Got a concussion. Can't do much. I'm just in the tides right now. Hanging on the fucking life preserve like, motherfucker, you wanna get me? Can't kill the rooster, cocksucker!
Don't forget it's still there. And then he does the perfect thing, number 3. Picks a super fight.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's watching McGee. And what is it? I love it. He's doing his RuPaul. He's getting sassy. He's going sassy. He's voguing. He's got his belt on, and he's got. Well, you know what? What I love about that is that you can afford to do. I can be as stamped down as I want. You don't like it? Like that guy in Gold's Gym. He's getting dressed as this Mexican cat. I know this because I'm standing at the front desk and the guy comes to complain. This Mexican cat is getting dressed in Gold's Gym locker room, and some white guy is staring at him. You know, and then he's, because of class confusion, he's used to maybe white guys being afraid of him. And so he says, yo, bro, what's up? What he didn't know is that the white bro was a regular customer. You know what I mean? I mean, a fucking recidivist, Jack. I mean, a dude who was in and out of fucking prison. And he throws his towel down and walks up and says, how the fuck you up against these lockers? Say another word. Say another word. And the guy just stands, he does exactly a smart person does in that situation. Doesn't say another word, except he gets out of that locker room and comes to the front desk, talks to my friend who I have, who works with my privilege. You want me to go talk to him? He was like, no. He goes, well, I'm just telling you, you got a problem here. Okay, stop boosting. So I started looking at the locker room to see if, I said, hey, I was pretty unsympathetic because I have fun with you guys. I would hear those guys. Yeah, there's always somebody complaining about it. And I was like, okay, as long as it's not driven by racial animus, I look to see the regular customer come out, I don't see it. My point is,
there goes our healer.
Well, my point is that picking your shot, this is actually not my point, but I remember where I wanted to go with this, which is calling out Brock Lesnar was, my point was you could be as stepped out as you want, you could pull that shit off. So Johnny Boy Joey voguing with his belt, cool, good on you, bro. Secure enough for your fucking masculinity to play any way you want. I like that.
I mean, what are they gonna do? They're gonna fuck with Johnny Boy Johnny, be like, Johnny, I think you's a bitch, and then you can be like, what? And they're gonna fucking throw you on your face and shit on it.
And they're playing this really well. I mean, there's these video packages they're showing, but there are 2 target zones in boxing. What I call it science.
That was pretty brutal.
Boxing, I'll go for that. Like Lampley said, I'll go into science. You know? You can hit somebody in the mid-set. I say 2 target zones, but that's not even it. You can hit somebody in the arms.
I'm waiting for the thing to fade.
You can also move your head a lot, so their arms get like lead.
Oh, we're in a gas cloud.
But you know what? It happens. This is how fighting started. And I'm sure McGee, outside $100 million, he's in that dirty, hairy position of,
I thought it was like a dot that was taking on this.
Got to know. $100 million makes it nicer. Johnny Boy Jr. said, it's been a few years, man. I haven't fought in a few years. Gotta eat. I started to remember what Mike Tyson
vicious war criminal anyways. Anyways, y'all.
$25 million in debt. I go, how's that guy gonna pay that money without that money? Well, Mike Tyson's movies and TV, which residuals.
Oh, damn it. There we go. Quick save completed.
I don't know.
Truly don't know.
Joe Louis, that's it. Fighters probably don't get a pension.